You can't see what I got.
Oh, of course I can. I'm the camera guy. You have to show me. It's in the bylaws. You'll have to read them for yourself.
Oh, yeah, you think?
Yeah. What are you buying?
Well, I needed some, so I've been tying a bunch of 180th and 164th on 10 hooks.
Oh, okay.
And so I thought, well, I'll just get some baby marabou. They call it mini marabou. And that's what I've been using at the house, but I just had a couple bags. So now I can tie some more of those. And then, of course, you know, you always need gray and yellow sour truth. But I was thinking that the blue that I had at home was too light, so I don't know. Gotta tie jigs, man.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do when you watch TV? Sit there and
tie jigs.
Visit with your wife, or tie jigs? Or tie jigs and visit with your wife at the same time while you're watching the movie. Then you never get to watch the movie, you have to watch it 4 times. First fish of the day is a bassy poo. I was watching your bass.
Well, I guess it's okay if you watch my bass, David. Just keep your hands off my ditch pickle. This is double hook angling. Well, where do we begin? A lot has transpired in recent weeks as we prepare for the fall fishing season. We've acquired a canoe with all of the amenities, including a new handheld castable fish finder, which we'll be unboxing and reviewing soon. The trolling motor has been fixed for the pontoon, so we're one step closer to having that ready to go. But there's a serious shortage of water here in central Kansas, so we are praying for rain because, well, let's face it, the pontoon and the canoe are pretty useless without water. The rapidly declining water levels, combined with a toxic algae bloom that's running rampant throughout Sedgwick and Harvey counties, seems to have the fish as confused as we are. But we're still hard after them despite the harsh conditions, and we'll continue in our efforts to bring you quality content at rock bottom prices. The return of Pond Hopper TV is now less than 2 short weeks away. We have put together a fantastic prize package that will be exclusive to our first 100 new subscribers. Click the link in the description below to check out our new trailer and secure your spot in the drawing today. Last but certainly not least, remember to join us for Jigs and Coffee every Friday at 8:05 a.m. Central Standard Time. And as always, thanks for watching Double Hook Angling.
I got me a crappie. He wanted that big grub. Gregory got him on bass. He's a water walker. Look how chubby that thing is. Little chubby bass. Ah! Right there at the bank. So I didn't get the jigs poured I wanted to last night. It was hot in the shop. We were processing a deer that my son shot. Big old buck. It was 155 and something gross score. So, you know, I mean, it would have been smaller if you do the average it out like the Boone and Crockett does at the end. But it was a big deer. His base on the one side is as big as my wrist almost. But I'm going to do a little new thing, and this is going to be the jig of the week, basically. So we're going to do a new, every Friday we'll do a jig of the week. We'll do it about you know, 5-10 minutes in. So basically our first jig, second jig after we say hi to everybody.
Maybe we'll go fishing with it.
Yeah, and then we'll go fishing with it this week and see if we can do something with it. And if not, then next week we'll have a jig of the week again and we'll try again. So, but my jig of the week is going to be this right here. So we have a black head, and now this is a bigger hook. This is a size 1 hook. So it is fairly a large hook, but I want a longer bodied jig and a little longer feather for this one. I'm going after monsters. So this is targeting 12 to 15, 16 inch crappie. So that's what I'm going after with this jig. And of course, you know, we'll be going back to Gregory's spot, the lease. So we have a lease lake that we fish that I pay a fee every year, and we get access to the farmland, which has a 22-acre lease on it, and that's what Gregory likes to watch, likes to fish. So when you're watching, then it will show. Right on, Keith. Prayers to you, bud. Yes, everybody give prayers to Keith. Things going on and with everybody right now. Half our country is kind of soaking wet and the other half is dry. So, you know, you can pray for all the lives lost in this last storm, and hopefully the next few storms take a different path so it don't add to the destruction. So, but anyways, this is our jig of the week. So here's our jig of the week. Like I said, 1/16 weight head, size 1 hook, so fairly big. We're going to go about a 1/2 inch past with a black marabou feather. Then we are going to leave that in that position, and then we are going to hit it with a white one. And you want kind of so like there's different fluffinesses. You got big fluffy and then straight kind of thin, and you want the straight thin when you do double layer jigs. It kind of makes it to where, to me, that lays better. So this is going to be black on top, white on bottom. A little bit of a contrast, actually quite a bit of a contrast, both ends of the spectrum. But there you go. Then we're going to get some black and white chenille here. Whoops. Find the end of it. Sometimes that stuff gets pretty twisty. And then we are going to wrap it with some white and black, so peppered chenille. We're just kind of going for that two-tone, shaddy, you know, whatever. This time of the year, the shad kind of get a darker back, I think. At least they do in our area. Now, our shad have a lot of purple and gray in it, so they would be a little bit different. But this is kind of a universal, around the world kind of shad pattern if you have shad in your area. So anyways, and when you fish it, it will be fished like this. So black will be on the top and the white will be on the bottom, just like the shad would be. So hey, I appreciate you on the jig of the week taking a look at it. So there you go.
What'd you get, Gregory? Show him. He's got a crooked back, don't he? Come up closer so they can see it better. Yeah.